Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Barely Necessities. That's laughingplace.com's live discussion of Disney merchandise. I'm Rebekah Mosley, the co-founder of Laughing Place, and with me is our site manager, Rebekah Burbank. Hey, Bekah.
Hey, Rebekah, how are you?
I'm doing really well. Hey, Charles, thanks for joining us. We are looking forward to. We've got so much to talk about today because not only did we have the Epcot celebration, so we've got some stuff there, but Halloween's just around the corner, and with Halloween just around the corner, that means there's lots of fun. And in this case, there was the recent Hocus Pocus 2.
Yes. Have you seen the first one, and have you watched the sequel?
I haven't done either. But I was talking with Alex, and he went to this D23 event that we've written up about on Laughing Place, and he's a big fan of the film, and he seemed to enjoy the sequel. So yeah, maybe he'll get me to give it a try. Hey, Geo. Geo's been sharing lots of Jeffrey. We call him Geo around here. He's on a Walt Disney World vacation. Lots and lots of fun pictures have been coming out of that. Mickey's my spirit animal stopping by to say hi. Apparently, Rigsby needs some more attention.
I've got a chair for her, so right next to me. But
nope, that is no fun. She wants to be right in your face.
Wants to be in the lap.
Yep, she wants to cuddle.
She does. She really, really does.
Let's see. So I guess, Bekah, there was a lot of items out there for the celebration of Hocus Pocus 2. I know that ColourPop had this collection.
Yes, this is their third Hocus Pocus collaboration. And on the website, it says we're going to join us as we fly with the Sanderson sisters one final time. So I'm taking that to mean they're not planning to do a Hocus Pocus collection next year, but who knows? So this one is actually themed to the new movie. And as always, there's like a full collection. There's an eyeshadow palette that covers all three sisters. And then there's lip glosses and like the glitter that they have themed for each sister. So you can buy stuff separately or you can get the whole collection. They're cute. I've used some ColourPop eyeshadow and lip gloss and I like it. It's just I don't have a need for that much makeup.
Right. No, I understand for that many items when it comes to the makeup. Over at Entertainment Earth, you can find some of these adorable Binks. It's a company where it looks like it's a crocheted character, but yet it's actually a hard plastic.
Yeah, so which is kind of fun.
Yeah, so easier to maintain, nice dust. Duster, that's the word, duster, yes. to keep it clean. Entertainment Earth had some Hocus Pocus dice. So yeah, Bekah and the team gathered up quite a few items in this article entitled Hocus Pocus Merchandise Roundup, Costumes, Exclusives, and more. So be sure to take a peek at it to get a feel for all the Hocus Pocus items that are out there, even socks from the team over at Rock'em Socks.
Yep, so it's a good assortment from several different places. Yeah, Rock Love has their collection. Halloween costumes, they have their exclusive Hocus Pocus designs. So if you really want to have a good looking costume, they have several budget options too. So
now over at Joffrey's Coffee, they had some Hocus Pocus flavored Disney specialty coffee items. So if you want to extend it into your beverages, you can do it there. However, over at the Burbank household, it's been tea.
Yes.
Fine tea. I heard a package arrived for you, Bekah.
It did. And these are big, like much bigger than I thought it was going to be. But it's 30 tea bags. So here we have Moana, and there's just this pretty like shimmer all around. It reflects the light really nicely. Says the same thing on the Jasmine one. I'll show you that next. And then
the Moana flavor, it's a green buncha tea base. And it has like a coconut and fruit island leaf hint to it as well, Becca. Have you had a chance to try them as well as look at the beautiful tin?
Oh yes, we have, and it's very, very fruity, which I like. I like fruity and herbal. Kyle likes floral. So here's some of the bags in there, and then this one's got a really large piece of mango. So
The bags are beautiful too.
Yeah, they really are. And then I'll show you the jasmine one as well.
And while Becca's pulling that up, I'll pull up the collection again. This is from Harney and Sons. We had some information about it on Laughing Place. We posted late in September, a couple of weeks ago, and Becca and Kyle made an order, as I recall.
Yes, we did. And then there's the jasmine one. So same kind of thing. We just have some different imagery. This one says the heart of courage and her in front of the castle.
Really pretty.
Yeah.
So and then with the tea, you've got a nice little canister there.
Wait, check this out. There's all these like chamomile flowers in there.
Ooh,
so not every bag has that. So I have some that have nothing, but you'll get a little bit of a different tea every time that you make it because the composition's just a tiny bit different. So we thought this was a really good purchase. We're very happy with it. The tins are great for collector's items and they can be reused. As I said, there's 30 tea bags. So large tin, but now you know why.
And this was available through harney.com. And like I say, Laughing Place has an article featuring the various flavors so that you can find out more about it. Returning to the topic of Halloween costumes. There's a lot of them available at this website, halloweencostumes.com. A lot of really interesting different characters available, whether it's Tamatoa, you've got the magic carpet. I don't know, Becca, how about the Up House? Is that
right
on your list of items over there?
Not for me personally, but if you wanted to do a group costume, I think this is so fun because at some point you might run out of characters, or depending on, ages of everybody who's participating, somebody might not want to be the dog or might not want to be the kid.
Right.
So or maybe you do. Anyway, I really love how different this is from other costumes that you would typically see.
And from the universe of Hulu, they even over at Halloween Costumes have The Handmaid's Tale. You want to go retro Disney? We've got Shigo from Kim Possible. Who'd have thunk?
I know.
Could find Shigo.
I know. So I didn't see any Kim Possible. I didn't see any other Kim Possible characters. But here's the base that you start with, and you build off of that.
And they also have a few adaptive costumes, like from Frozen 2, the Knock, right? It is Knock or no?
I think it's Knock. That's how I've been saying it.
And a couple of, you'll find some Marvel items. And maybe if you're not looking for a whole costume, check out Halloween Costumes for some accessories. One of the ones that caught my eye was for a Sanderson sister. It is a vacuum cleaner. It's actually a usable purse. Has a nice zipper down the side, but a great little accessory that's also useful as you wander around in costume. So yeah, there you go. Over at Epcot, there was a 40th anniversary celebration. We have tons of video right here on Laughing Place of the Beacon of Light or Magic. I always forget its name.
I think it's Magic.
Okay, that happened. We have that. We have the special commemorative event that they held, a nice concert of melodies from the park, some classic tunes, and then also performance by Mariachi Cobre, who's been at the park since the dawn of time. So that was a fancy event up there that people were able to attend. Dude, fancy is not the right word, but I could not think of the right word, so I went with fancy. Oh well. On Shop Disney, a lot of them are quite a few items of merchandise were available. In many cases, they have sold out. The Spirit jersey, the T-shirts, but the woven shirt is still available. Becca, I'll let you talk a little bit about the pins.
Yeah, the pins arrived today. These are limited release, so they're not an edition size. So you're not, you don't have to worry about them running out. But some really pretty pins with Figment and, of course, the Epcot logo. And then we've got a blind pack with those the symbols for the different pavilions that are going to be in the World Nature, World Showcase, or World. Yeah, I can't. I don't
World
want to.
Future.
Yes.
Right?
Well, yeah, I don't remember.
Hey, see, we're both in that
We're
state.
blanking. Yes. And I'm looking at all these symbols, and I have that Epcot puzzle, and I'm sure I've shown it on here before, but I meant to pull that out to have it here.
Gio, you
But
haven't seen this pin with Epcot, like a little puzzle Epcot figment there? Nice little mosaic look for our purple pal. This light up figure is listed as sold out. Sometimes we've seen things restock. So if this is an item that you're interested in, we will do our best to let you know when that happens. I heard that this item wasn't initially available for the event. I don't know if it has made its way there yet. So I know Figment no, I know Gio was there, so if he saw it, he can let me know. And this is my pal Anita. You may remember her from last week. There was a little bit earlier drop of that Harvey's crossbody bag that people were wondering more information about, and she picked one up and sent me a picture. Super excited. It's bigger than I thought it was going to be, Bekah.
yeah, and this is kind of interesting. They also did an orange bird earlier in the year, which is also was larger than I think anybody thought it would be. So I like Figment. I don't know that I like that Harvey's bag. Just me personally. I don't like I think I'd rather have a plush instead of a purse head. But that's just me. How do you feel about it?
No, I'm with you. In fact, the plush that they offered is super adorable. It's Figment in a 40th anniversary shirt. He stands about, I want to say about 9 inches. Totally cute. This is Jeremiah's, along with the guide map that was given out that day. Our team stopped by the creation shop, and among the items that were available there were a collectible coin that featured the various logos on that reverse side. And then the item that I'm hoping is still there by the time I get there in a few days is a banner, and it comes with a pin, and then there's a variety of pins that you can add to it. I'm not so sure I'm going to add the pins to it because I'm done with pins. I keep telling myself that, and yet I end up with more of them. But I really like the colors here with the Epcot logo. Gio, you are not the only one to have totally missed that coin. That I guess that was one of the items that may have blown off the shelf a little bit earlier. And in fact, Jeremiah was saying that when he asked someone to go pick it up after he'd spotted it, it was already disappeared. So there were a few items that went, and then other items are still, I've heard they're still available on the shelves. The turquoise shirt was sold out on Shop Disney, but I did see images of it still on the racks at
Creation
at,
Shop.
at Creations the day after. But I don't know. You know, we're further out now, so we'll see what happens once I get there. I'll try and update as well once I'm on property and let you guys know what's still there as you maybe will be making your way. I keeping my fingers crossed, but I don't think I'm gonna luck out. And I was hoping the Beacons of Magic was going to still be running by the time.
Oh,
I was hoping maybe they'd go like a
awesome
couple of weeks, but sounds like it was just kind of maybe 2 or 3 days. So
well, it's such a shame when you consider Walt Disney World gets an 18-month celebration for its 50th birthday, and you're like, we can't even do Epcot 40 for more than a day. Like, come on, at least a week.
Give me a month. No, I'm
A month.
just give me a month. Give me a month. Come on, it's like October. Give me a month. But,
yeah, there you go. I know some people who celebrate their entire birthday month. So yes, I think Epcot could have a birthday month.
Yeah. Oh well. We'll see what happens. I'm still slightly hopeful. Maybe they'll get like a limited engagement redo like we've had with MSUP with Electrical Parade so many times. I heard that it, but I don't know for sure because I think here's what I'm going based on, that the loop out front has gone back to what it was previously. But if I'm wrong, my team can come in and tell me. But I have the impression that that special anniversary loop that is playing in the courtyard has gone back to what was prior to the event. So I'm kind of assuming that means that that celebratory aspect is kind of faded. But like I say, my team can come in and let me know if my information is not accurate. Let's see. Over at Amazon, the 50th celebration at Walt Disney World continues with another plush set.
So I'm not sure when these all were released, because there's several of them available, and it just completely slipped my radar. But we brought you last week the Country Bears and Rover from Carousel of Progress. But yeah, there's a couple others, and these are Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, and Donald. And then there's also another set that has Pluto and Daisy. But yeah, Jungle Cruise, we just saw Big Thunder Mountain, and it's a four-pack set of these plush figures, which I believe are like 9.5 or 10 inches tall. And then the Space Mountain one I thought was really cool. I love the ombre effect on their head and ears and their kind of futuristic outfits. There's supposed to be a Small World collection. I could not find it on Amazon, but maybe I just wasn't looking in the right place. And that one, though, I love the colors of this Mad Tea Party set. And I love the little pink around the dresses for the girls and around the shirts for the guys. I think they did a really, really good job with this one.
Very, very sweet sets coming out of Amazon in celebration of the 50th. I believe it started with the Small World set late last year. So that one may have sold out, but so you'll want to look maybe for secondary on that. But they've slowly been unveiling some of the other attraction icons. If you are someone who took a peek at their Treasures of the Disney Vault and kind of balked at the price, because when this first hit, it was $100.
Yeah.
But it's now available, deeply discounted. It's 63% off right now. So it's $37.49. This is a rather large plush.
I can tell.
And you may recognize it. It's very similar to the one that Walt Disney is holding in images from around the opening day of Disneyland. And so that's why it's called the Treasures of the, they kind of pull it out of the vault is the idea. So yeah, Gio says it was very large. I've seen a few pictures of people holding it. And yeah, it's a nice size. So this $37 now is a really sweet deal. So we're making sure you know about that. And as the holiday season, as Christmas time approaches, want to remind you that they have the Babes in Toyland soldiers. Now these are plush. I personally wish that they were wooden nutcracker-ish, but they're plush. They're cute. And so if you missed out on these last year, be sure to check it out because they have returned to Amazon. In the world of cosmetics, there's a celebration of Walt Disney World in a variety of palettes now over at Ulta Beauty. This cracks me up, Bekah.
And why is that?
Some of the names of these items. Okay, first of all, the display itself is really pretty. We actually, our store nearby had it on display, so I stopped by. You've got the 4 palettes that are featured in a box with each one comes with a lip and then this collection of eyeshadows. Mm-hmm. And then they're shaped like the various icons of the Disney parks. They have a kind of a slightly magnetic closure at the top. And so then when you open them up, you've got this mirror and the palette available to you. I think they did a sweet job with the design of the palette box, the mirror, but I'm a little unsure on what I think about their naming choices. So this is Epcot right here. And oh, Pam, you stopped by and we missed you. Oh, I'm so
Hi,
sorry.
Pam.
I'm glad you got to meet Doobie, though. Thanks for coming by. And thank you. I appreciate you stopping by and watching now. Let's see. Back to Epcot. The colors are things like World Discovery, World Nature, Club Cool, Spaceship Earth. I don't know. What do you think, Becca? Living with the land.
I don't mind it. I think it's kind of fun. But yeah, I get what you're saying too. Well, and the thing is, you have so many different makeup shades, so many different eye palettes. There's probably something very similar somewhere else, and you're gonna have a name that's, you know, completely different. Like the gray color that they have in there is called Remy, and you're like, okay, so it's a little I don't know, a little obscure, but I kind of like it. I didn't look at the other names for the other parks. I only know Epcot's because I bought it.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Do you have it there? You can show
I do. Hey, no, you can't come over here. I have the whole box,
nice.
and I love well, you saw it in person, but I bought this because the pretty box. I just was like completely blown away by this. And yeah, like the purple.
It has a nice shimmer to it that you don't pick up in the images online. In fact, I was really, when I got to the store, I was like really disappointed in the fact that the website hadn't done a good enough job of like letting me know kind of how pretty the collection is in person.
I absolutely agree with you. And then yeah, we've got the mirror there, and then the various names. So I left the colors on there. I didn't realize you had a photo with the names, so I have not used these yet. They're small. They're smaller than I think I would get any other. Like I wouldn't buy this any other time, but because it's Epcot, because it's 12, and because the packaging was so cool, I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and get this. So that was, I believe, 28, I think, for this.
Here's the Animal Kingdom one, and once again, there's the way the item is packaged, and I don't buy a lot of makeup, so maybe this is really typical, but I appreciate the fact that it had kind of that magnetic element to it, so that whenever I picked up the case, it wasn't just going to kind of flop open on me. You know, I had to make a choice to open it when I had it. But once again, here your color scheme are items like Harambe Market and Yeti and zebra domes. I love, as a fan, I love these nods to these little things I adore, but I'm just envisioning the conversation. Oh, hey, your eyeshadow, that is so gorgeous. What shade is it? Harambe Market.
Well, I think that's part of the fun of this, right? Okay. Is that they're you know, you need to be a steeped in Disney or a true Disney fan to appreciate all of these things. So it's almost like Easter eggs. If you are a real Disney fan, you're going to love all the names that they came up with. And if you're not, you're just going to think it's like, okay, this is a cool thing. I don't know why it's called Test Track, but I also understand what you're saying.
and then there's what is this? Is this like a contouring palette?
That's what I understand it to be. Almost not quite blush, but yeah, some color for your face that you can.
And these are all very, very neutral tones, and you're representing all 4 parks in this design, which they also do in their cosmetic bag, which on the website looks like a matte white bag.
Which I don't hate, but yes.
But in person, here, let me pull the light over a little closer so you can hopefully make it out. Let me try to sparkly. See, it's like sparkly, a little bit of that pearlized look to it.
That iridescence.
Yep, it's got that iridescence. And then on the zipper pull, you've got a representation of each park icon, so you can see you've got the castle. I haven't taken the plastic off of them yet. The castle, took all the other tags off. The Spaceship Earth, you've got the Tower of Terror and Tree of Life, and then the interior. It's two zones, right? So you've got the lower zone, I'm guessing, for your brushes and everything, and then the other portion where you can put the rest of your cosmetic items. And I bought this because my cosmetic bag that I usually travel with finally gave up the ghost. So I was like, I need a new one anyway. But the inside has various little icons. So you've got Lumiere. You can make out, let's see, Mickey Mouse, Tinkerbell, a little bit of Maleficent. So you got, kind of a nice little look. I think for Animal Kingdom. I think they've got a few flamingos floating around here. I saw Dumbo for World Showcase. I noticed the pavilion from China. So,
Yes.
you know, nice little nods. Not terribly big. This was, I think it was priced at 28, maybe 25.
I think 25. I think 25.
Okay.
But somewhere within that range. Nothing is more than $28.
Okay. So yeah, so I'm pretty sure this was 25 now that I think about it. But so this is the cosmetic bag. So like I say, a little bit more than it seemed to be when we were first looking at the website images of it. They also had a nail polish set.
Yes. And those bottles are, I love that there's like 12 of them in there, but they're small in terms of the actual bottle size. But maybe you only want to do like, I haven't worn nail polish frequently enough to know. I still have stuff that I bought years ago, but if you're using it on a regular basis, you're not going to get as many applications out of this as you would some of the standard size nail polish jars.
And here they jumped into the world of Disney foods with the naming. So you have items like baklava, and I think maybe churro was in there.
True. And
go ahead.
School bread.
School bread, that's right. They represent school bread amongst the nail colors. So yeah, very deep cuts, I think, as far as Disney fans go. But you walked away with a candle.
I did walk away with a candle, and it smells delicious. It's called Churro Bites. It's a big 3-wick candle. You can see there's like the shimmery on the top.
Yeah.
I love that. I don't think it smells like churro, but you said cinnamon roll.
It reminded me of walking by a Cinnabon at the mall. Like when you walk by a Cinnabon, yeah, that's what I smell, because it's almost like that buttery cinnamon as opposed to like the donut cinnamon that you know is a churro.
I absolutely agree.
But I loved it.
I do, yeah, and it smells good. We had it burning for probably half an hour, and it felt like the fragrance changed a little bit, not in a bad way, but just I was picking up different notes. It does say that it's vanilla. Let's see, what do they have on there? Coconut, tonka bean, vanilla, and caramel. I didn't get coconut. Starbucks just introduced, snickerdoodle. Starbucks just introduced a apple crisp latte with oat milk, and this reminds me of the way that smells. So I get, but probably because of the cinnamon more than probably that cinnamon smell, that caramel smell. But yeah, it's big candle, $20. It's got all 4 parks on there. Again, you get that little bit of the shimmer. I'm very pleased with that purchase.
And so this collection is available online through their website as well as within their stores. So if you have an Ulta Beauty nearby, you can stop by and take a look at them in person, or if not, visit Ulta Beauty to order online. And we've got a description on Laughing Place for you to be able to take a peek and look at all the items there as well. I'm sorry, Becca, what are you getting?
No, I was going to say last thing, I have the brushes, and they're glittery, like they're super fun. I didn't have eyeshadow brushes, so I was like, okay, I'm going to treat myself to this. And it came with this cool background, which is all Epcot, so I was very, very excited about that. But nice. I've tried them. You can see they're discolored because I used them for today, but so far they work really, really well, and I'm very happy.
Very cool. Over at Shop Disney, they have launched the new National Geographic inspired apparel. It is a new lifestyle brand that they launched at D23 Expo, and already some of the items are beginning to sell out, I noticed.
I hadn't even taken another look, but yeah, I'm not surprised.
They not only feature these all over prints that kind of reflect various landscaping ideas, like they have one that's polarized or waves, but then they also have these that beautifully feature nature's animals, like the emperor penguin here. Beautiful colors on this. We saw this in person at D23. It was very, very striking. I'm not surprised to see it has sold out here. They also have a penguin t-shirt if you were disappointed on missing that one. So just wanted to make sure you knew there's still penguin available. whales represented in some tote bags and t-shirts. So just a variety. They also have a few items with quotes on them. So just a very nice nature oriented line coming from Nat Geo over to Shop Disney. Did any of these in particular reach out to you, Bekah, when you were looking through? I was wondering.
I like some of the ice or I guess ice caps, if you will, or some of those frozen the water. Like I like the look of the hoodie, and then there's also I think a vest, which is pretty cool. And then there is a seahorse bright pink crop hoodie, and I'm like, that at the right day and time I would totally be wearing that.
Oh, now it's coming. Here it comes. It's a pullover hoodie. Yeah. Oh, that is nice.
I thought that one was kind of cute.
Oh, so simple. Hadn't caught my eye. Oh, and then you've got the nice little Nat Geo logo down there on your cuff. So it's still so bizarre. I mean, I love it, but it's still so bizarre to me that this is all part of Disney now to have Nat Geo. In fact, right now on Disney Plus is a Nat Geo program, but it is exploring various locations that are used for Andor. So
that's cool.
It's kind of it's like this whole big So and once again, Kyle, if I'm getting that wrong, let me know, because I think I'm right on that. I think I'm combining the three properties correctly, that it's Disney Plus, Star Wars, and Nat Geo all in one, but I'm sure you'll jump in and edit me if I'm wrong. New York Comic Con is right around the corner, and that means Bekah had a lot of items to showcase for all of you.
Yes, and this is just the Disney, Marvel, Star Wars exclusives. So if you're a Funko Pop collector, they have more from a whole bunch of other franchises. But coming to New York Comic Con this week, and then also to Funko.com and a couple other retailers, are these new pops. I really love this Professor Owl. I think he looks quite spiffy, right?
Yes, 100%.
And then Kit Bull. This is a Spark short from Pixar and from Disney Plus. So I've actually not watched this short, but Alex had a really lovely review about it, and I think it's cute that they've got both the Pit Bull and the alley cat there. And Nick Fury from Secret Invasion. We already know he looks like this in one of the trailers, so it's not a surprise or a spoiler or anything. But I love this look. I love the kind of like ruggedness of it, and that he's wearing that beanie, right?
I don't think I'd seen the Secret Invasion logo in colors. I think I'd only seen it kind of white on black. So I'm enjoying the ombre here between the purple and the green, but that was just
it kind of looks like the color of the Skrulls. So
okay. See, I'm Marvel casual. From Disney Villains, we've got another soda.
Yeah, and I think I'm just going to assume, because I don't know why it wouldn't be. If they're these soda bottles, they're going to be that 3-liter bottle with the larger figure inside. But that's just me saying, I'm assuming that. I could be completely wrong. But I love this here. You've got Dragon Maleficent, and then there's the chase that's the diamond. So I think it also has like that glitter element to it. And then I like the translucent flames. But yeah, some fun stuff. And Roger Rabbit.
Is the one I liked that I saw on your list. I was like, oh, he's so cute. Totally melted with all the little kisses on his face. So so these are coming to New York Comic Con. So be sure to check out Funko if you are a fan and wish to bring any of those home and aren't going to be at the Comic Con. Christmas is here, Bekah.
Yes, Christmas and a little bit of Hanukkah too. Now we'll get to that in a moment, but yes, the Christmas shop has opened, even though we still haven't reached Halloween. But we've got some Spirit jerseys there. That's a sweater style that actually says like Disneyland on the back. I like that classic gold and cream color there with a little bit of red foil for Mickey's hat. These are mostly, there's adults and some kids styles. And you can see we've got the Walt Disney World logo there on the chest. So some of the Spirit jerseys are for the parks and others are just the generic holiday. Tinkerbell's the special edition or the holiday edition doll. I don't have a post about that yet, but one is in the works.
And then, of course, you've got your 2022 Lionel Train and Geo. Yes, there is a Stitch holiday figure. Look at that trouble he is in. He is going to look so cute, stirring up trouble in your home. I just know it. It'll go nicely with your new tree topper that I
There you go.
you picked up.
Yes, you can totally have a Stitch holiday.
And for those of us who get excited when there's any little bit of Disney Hanukkah merchandise, yeah, it's different.
It's new? Okay. I thought it was new.
I believe this to be something different. It's not familiar to me. I know for many, many years we've seen a lot of the same designs kind of over and over again. This to me was not one I recall seeing before. So you've got a combination of gelt and dreidels and a menorah in a shape like your Mickey with a nice little happy Hanukkah on the sleeve. I wouldn't mind a little bit more stuff. I miss when they used to make the menorahs with the characters.
Maybe they'll bring those back.
I hope so. We'll see. And
I feel like this is.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say. I feel like this is just the start of their Christmas dump. Like there'll be our winter holidays. So there might be more Hanukkah stuff on the way.
Oh, for sure. I'll be honest. I was just glad that the only item that arrived wasn't like that same design we've seen, the past few years repeated. So
like love and latkes or something like that.
If there wasn't enough there for you, over at Entertainment Earth, they're starting to show off their Christmas stuff too, like this little mini backpack that lights up with Chip and Dale. So you can check out Entertainment Earth. And don't forget that if you are doing shopping at Entertainment Earth, you put LP Fan at checkout. And if you're buying an in-stock item, you can receive 10% off and you receive free shipping on orders over $39. And that also gives me a moment to remind you that a lot of the links that we are sharing with you, especially those from Shop Disney, we do receive an affiliate fee on that. No additional cost to you, but a small portion does come back to Laughing Place and helps to fund the various staff members and operational costs relating to the website. And with that, we've got some Shop Disney news to share. Hulk, okay, this is so cute. I think this one is coming home with me.
Really?
When I go to do, yeah, he's really. I know Mike Mack was like he's a little more Jolly Green Giant than
That's
Hulk.
what Kyle said.
Yeah, but I think he's adorable.
He looks cute. I really love there's a new Captain America outfit for the new emos, and they have him modeling it, and it just looks so good.
Okay, I'll have to check that out. But it's funny you mentioned the outfit because that's Mac commented on it. He's our Marvel guy here at Laughing Place, and he was like, I think I want the outfit. I love that beanie. So.
Right? It's super cute. Yes. Yeah. And I love the color blocking. I love that it's kind of like loungewear, streetwear, but it's like I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. I like the clean lines. There we go. Does that apply to clothing or only to
yeah, it's all good.
interior design?
I think for me, what appeals to me about the new emo itself is that he's kind of got like angry eyes but smiley face.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, for sure.
Geo's falling into that camp too of he's little too much Jolly Green Giant. Yeah, I think I like the fact that he's so jolly. So,
yeah, it's kind of a fun juxtaposition. You're like, he's angry, but he's not.
Yep. So we'll see. Like I say, that was one of those I'm like, maybe I'll have to pick that up when I'm there soon. So we'll see. I got to see him in person. And over the past weekend, while a lot of our team was at Epcot, Mike Celestino and the news desk were teaming together to bring us the Hasbro Pulse.
That's it. I totally sorry. That was not smart to put those two next to each other.
I got caught up because Geo came in with he's happy to smash you to bits, and so I was still locked into the Hulk. I love it. But so many items coming out of Pulse Con. If you missed out on that, we've got blanketed coverage between the website, our Twitter account. You can see lots of the items. I'll let Bekah kind of take you through a few of them that she's highlighted for me here.
Yeah, one of the things that was exciting for the Marvel reveal was these X-Men Marvel Legends, so 6-inch figures, but they're retro. So it's their retro costumes. And you can get a whole case of all 6 over at Entertainment Earth. Those are available for pre-order. But yeah, we've got Wolverine, we've got Longshot, we've got Multiple Man, Spiral, Jean Grey as Dark Phoenix, and then Avalanche. So some fun characters there and some really cool looks. Indiana Jones, Hasbro has some Indiana Jones stuff. One of the things I liked was this Staff of Ra, which we've seen something similar for at ShopDisney or in the Disney parks. But this, I don't know. I like that Hasbro's putting their own spin on it as well. So,
and it is electronic, so when you put it in the display stand, it does have some illumination elements to it, which I find particularly interesting. I can't believe more Return of the Jedi figures.
Right. Oh yeah, I should pull my photo out because I've got my. Hold on, it's right here. If I can reach it, it's stuck there. Yeah, there I am in my. How's my Leia? That
there you go.
Looks pretty good.
Let me pull it up. Oh, okay, you're good.
No, you're good. But yeah, we've got another case of 5 figures here. And this is the first time I believe that Wicket is part of the Black series. So we've seen Wicket as part of the vintage collection, so the smaller figures, but which he's still a small figure, but he's part of the line where it's that 6-inch scale. And yeah, I think this is, I mean, I think it looks great. Of
and
course,
then yeah, I'm sorry. No, I was just going to jump in because the one that caught my eye, Bekah, was Indy himself. And this is part of the Build an Artifact set. So Indy comes with the cherubim that cover the Ark of the Covenant. So you can pick those up. The figure itself comes with the idol that we see him absconding with at the beginning of the film Raiders of the Lost Ark, along with his satchel and even the pistol that he pulls during the infamous sword fight. So nice figure. There is so much excitement for the upcoming film as well. So this is only kind of continuing to fuel that anticipation.
No, I totally agree.
Let's see. I'm trying to make sure I'm where I need to be. Oh, when we were talking about Comic-Con, I forgot to mention our friends over at Rock Love. So let me touch on those as we begin to. Oh no, wait! I see what happened.
Yep, no, we're good. I was trying to keep it by franchise.
Nope,
so you're great.
We have more Comic-Con merchandise.
Yes.
Okay, Bekah.
And this is all just Star Wars across the board for NYCC. But yeah, we've got the Diamond, Diamond Select Gentle Giant. There's a really nice figure there of Boba Fett. And yes, Asajj Ventress, I believe that's her name. She's on the Loungefly backpack that's coming, or will be launching there, and then some retailers online. Yeah, the
zipper pull features her unique saber. So
isn't that cool?
So interesting.
And I love the colors. Again, like there's this emphasis on color this year. At least I feel that that's what it is. And I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, it is. I'm excited to see some of these other characters from the Star Wars universe making their way to items like this as well. And it also gives me hope that perhaps she will be making some sort of larger appearance in something around the corner as well, not only having been a character we have adored in the past. Over with our friends at Rock Love, a variety of crystal items are coming.
Yeah, these are very, very pretty. And yeah, I'm sure you well, we'll get back to it when we get to it. There's an item.
This set right here reflects the beautiful Padme. Mm-hmm. We've also got some Grogu centric items. I honestly am unsure, Bekah, what this is. I didn't write it down, so
I don't remember. Okay.
And then finally, this one is a reflection of Princess Leia's outfit at the conclusion of the film, that beautiful royal gown that she's wearing when she bestows the medal for the Battle of Yavin. on the heroes at the end of it, but nicely done as a pendant and ring. Once again, Rock Love knocking it out of the park when it comes to bringing us jewelry from our fan favorite films. Boy, do I wish they'd start showcasing more stuff from the parks. Oh, you want me to go back? You figured it out?
I looked it up. It's Ahsoka. It's Ahsoka.
Oh, it is Ahsoka. Okay. I wondered. Yeah, it must be a representation of her secret identity.
Yes.
Okay. So there you go. That's coming from Rock Love. Those will all be dropping online and also live at Comic-Con on the 6th. So if you are in the market for any of those items, be sure to check that out. But Bekah knows what caught my eye from Rock Love, and that is this adorable Lola pendant. Yes, they have transformed little Leia's droid into a pendant over at Rock Love, complete with articulating little flappy wings, just like Lola has. So
are you going to be getting this?
I don't know. I'll be honest. I want the toy more than the necklace, and I only have so much fun money. So I think the fun money is going to have to go to toy over pendant this time around.
I hear you.
I was just having that conversation with my husband earlier. I'm like, pendant or toy? Because the toy's so cute. You push on it and you talk to it and it beeps and buzzes at you and all that kind of thing. So
who doesn't want that? I would want her to respond to me too.
But right now it's all waiting on me seeing the 50th anniversary droid in person, if it's still there, the one that they were offering out at Galaxy's Edge. Because if that iridescent is what I'm hoping it will be, then that little droid will be what makes its way home with me.
Over Lola?
Overall, I adore R2.
Okay.
Okay. So the idea of this iridescent with the blue accents and 50th celebration is like combining a lot of things I love. Oh, hey, I hit the button too soon because it's actually time now for our Sensational Seven. It's October 4th. That's World Animal Day. It is a time when people's minds are focused. They try and raise awareness about animals, focus on some ecological efforts around the world. And in my case, I'm just going to showcase a bunch of Disney animals because that's what popped into my head when that little notification popped up on my screen. I like to create a list of 7 items loosely inspired by the 7 dwarfs. That's Sleepy, Happy, Grumpy, Dopey, Sneezy, Bashful, and Doc. And starting off with Sleepy. You often read a storybook when you go to bed. One of my favorite storybooks that has been featured in Disney animation is Robin Hood and his various animal friends out in the, I love that. It's my favorite. I think it's one of my favorite Disney animated features. It's so simple. And I love the characters throughout, whether it's Robin the fox or Sir Hiss the snake. Lots of adorable. There's a little turtle. I call him Toby. I don't know if I just gave him that name or that's actually his name, but that's what I've called him all my years. Continuing, we've got Happy. How can you not look at these adorable big feet and not be happy? He is so adorable. This is the Orange Bird Big Feet plush that's recently popped up over at ShopDisney. Check out his little eyes. Oh, these are really cute, Bekah. Yeah. Have you succumbed to any of the Big Feet plush yet?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
But I'm sure it's just a matter of time.
If you're grumpy before your morning caffeine, maybe Disney's Bambi will help put you in a more tranquil frame of mind as you await the caffeine to make its way to the brain. So there you go. This is really pretty with the sketches of Disney's beautiful watercolor inspired looks of Bambi. So wanted to showcase that. For Dumbo, he was a character with no dialogue. No, let's try this again. Dopey was the character with no dialogue, so therefore I jumped over to Rock'em Socks and picked up these, grabbed these Dumbo socks to highlight for all of you today. Once again, winter is coming. Keep your tootsies warm with some Rock'em Socks. They have a lot of last call items. That's where they mark down their socks to about 50% what they're usually offering them for. So be sure to check those out if you pop over to Rockin' Socks. Sleepy, happy, grumpy, dopey, sneezy. I went with Beachside Pluto. This is an adorable set from Entertainment Earth. It's Pluto and a turtle, and inspired by some of those Pluto shorts from long ago. When I saw this, it reminded me of the short The Simple Things, where there's some sneezing involved. So yeah, so that's kind of where I went with Sneezy today. And Bashful, I go for the more subtle, and in this case, it's a sliding pin. See, when you have it like this, just the beautiful gal with the parasol, but then you slide it open, much like the portrait itself, and you've got a crocodile awaiting her down the way.
That's awesome.
So there you go. And finally, Doc. He's the one that kind of holds it all together. I think of him as being a bit more the one who started it all, the base of it. I'm having trouble with thinking of words today. So there you go. But
he's the OG.
Yeah, the OG. So in this case, I went with Simba, the golden statue. It feels kind of, very much iconic, I guess is what I'm going for. Kind of, that item that reflects it all. So in this case, I went with a golden statue. Part of the Walt Disney World celebration, they goldified a lot of characters and threw them around the park for you. Right now, apparently, they're sharing with you slightly spooky sounds if you have a Magic Band Plus. So yeah, a little bit of holiday overlay for the 50th anniversary statues. And that concludes my Sensational Seven for this week, loosely inspired by the Seven Dwarfs, focusing on Disney animals.
Very cool.
Now you get to hear about all the things that Bekah and the team at Laughing Place will be bringing to you probably have brought to you and will be bringing to you.
A little bit of both, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so Magic Kingdom, these are pre-arrival magic bands, if I understand, that are themed to the various lands. So you have Adventureland and Liberty Square, and I can't think of anything else, even though I have been in Magic Kingdom I don't know how many times. This is the Magic Band 2 style, and I think this has to be booked through through Disney or through a travel agent. So it's not available to just anybody, but
once you have your vacation booked, you'll see them through the app or the kind of channels that you're using when you have booked your resort.
And then D23 just introduced or has teased 3 exclusive pins for D23 Gold members. So we've got Encanto, Hocus Pocus, and the Trick or Treat short with Huey, Dewey, and Louie. There's a D20 or not D23. There's a 2023 Disneyland Resort calendar that has hit the shelves at Disneyland. The Disney Designer Collection is bringing back Aurora as Briar Rose. So this is a newly designed doll, not at all like the other Sleeping Beauty doll, but it's the same character. So actually the next 2 after this will also be newly designed for Tiana and for Ariel. But I like this. We've got a story up on Laughing Place, so you can see, and that's coming next week. And then we talked about some of the Robin Hood bag, and then a couple of the Chip and Dale Christmas tree. Those are Loungefly pre-orders at Entertainment Earth, along with Black Panther, Coco, Aladdin. So there's some really cute designs. Lego exclusives. There's a Black Panther mask, and then also the Razor Crest from The Mandalorian, which it's a huge set. I think it's like $500 or something.
Wow.
It's enormous. Toy Story by Junk Food just arrived on Shop Disney today. This was teased at D23 Expo, and it's themed to Pizza Planet. Mm-hmm. And then we have Mickey Mouse, the main attraction, as Series 9 is coming on Friday, I believe, and it's themed to Big Thunder.
So lots going on. As Gio points out, the Munchlings that we've showcased on Laughing Place and were debuted at D23 are now on shelves at Walt Disney World. He has spotted a few here and there. So if you're looking for something that's, kind of cuddly, but reminds you of your sweet tooth, has a little bit of fragrance to it, be sure to check those out. But I guess we're done, Bekah. We've hit everything we need to hit this week.
We did, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for bringing us through all of it.
And thanks everyone for watching. I'm actually going to be taking a trip, so I won't be here for a little bit of time. But Bekah and the team will continue to keep you filled in on what's happening in the world of Disney merchandise. And I'm going to be sending her lots of fun pictures from Disney World shops while I'm at the parks. So looking forward to sharing all of that with all of you. Until next time, have a great week, and we will see you all real soon.
Bye.
Bye.